What's up, guys? I'm August. I'm here with
Gage.
And we're going to be talking about style, clothes, about our brand, identity, and, just whatever comes to mind. This is episode 1, so you'll be getting to know me and Gage all together at once. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, your brand, origin story a little bit.
Yeah, I grew up in Michigan, so that's kind of where all of my creative started. I grew up there and then moved to Chicago. So I was doing photography, dancing pretty much all my life. And then when I moved to Chicago, I was kind of trying to expand that without going to New York or LA yet. I was just kind of like, taking baby steps. Out there, I just continued to dance and choreograph, got into marketing. Once I decided to move out to LA, things started to expand a bit and I gained a lot more interest. Started doing a little bit of tattooing on myself, started my brand with my best friend Brick, called Ebony Beach Club.
Word. Yeah. What's something you do on the daily?
I think that right now, at least, my newest thing has been climbing. Mm-hmm. Another active thing, but something that I've been able to take less seriously, like really just a hobby that keeps me, fit, organized with my schedule, committed to something, and it's also like a workout. So
I always I like to ask that because for me, my ethos or my success is definitely built on being able to constantly work and have a good balance of getting things done. And when I look back on things, it's because I also give myself time to explore and right. Just always have something that I'm enjoying. How old is your brand Ebony Beach Club?
Ebony Beach Club is about, I guess I would say a year and a half old or so. It started as Black Sand was our first name when we started, but we rebranded the whole thing. So Ebony Beach Club is the new. It's been amazing. It's pretty much been around since I started surfing. So I started surfing a little bit before that, so 2 years ago. But that's what started the inspiration for the brand.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought you been surfing or something. That's crazy. Whenever I see someone surf, I never think that they started recently.
Because it's hard.
Because it's hard, exactly. So I'm you've been surfing. What would you say is next for the brand?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot coming out. A lot of different merch and events. That's our main thing right now, just forming this community that we've been getting closer to as far as for right now I could say beach life, mm-hmm. Especially exposing people of color to spaces they've never been a part of. But we're trying to expand out of just the beach and surfing feel to make it more inclusive because we're about more than that too.
Right, right.
So since Brick's not here, I don't want to give away too much, but we're trying to expand things to just more outdoor activities. Our friend Michael, who's a part of Ebony Beach Club, he has an outdoor crew and collective brand. I don't know exactly how to label it for him, but called Usal. So he's been getting us more outdoors, camping, and just these spaces we've never been in, and trying to make ourselves a lighthouse to of representation. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And at the same time, putting our own style and culture into places where Black people haven't been able to put their style and culture.
I really do enjoy what you guys are doing, and one of my downfalls is I'm always so focused on advancing my brand that when I even like something more so, I'm trying to think about how I can connect myself. I'm God damn it, I really like that beach party they're doing over there. How can I do something with them? And I haven't even been to one, but I will say from afar, I like that, and I like what you guys are doing, and that's a part of why I wanted to have you here too. Is I'm going to be doing more of these, and it will be with people that I inspire me, and that I can tell we're all in it together type. We're going to do a segment where basically I ask 3 questions. I think 2 of these questions I've already answered myself, but I'm probably going to answer them differently right now. I have left my notebook somewhere. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I touched your booty?
You've seen Mooka and Ray, and if you heard that bark, that was Mooka. She will get on your ass if you touch her ass. She is. These questions are style of say brand identity. A lot of this is inspired by Virgil. And when I started watching his videos about brand identity, it was very online with like what I felt like I was missing for my brand. Mm-hmm. And as important as the clothes are, and as much as I love clothes, what I love more is storytelling. So the first question is, what type of dog is your brand? I already know my answer. I'm sorry.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Boom. All right, so yours is a black lab. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, like, well, one, the black, right? Ebony Beach Club, come on. Where we really like the representation of the black space. And mostly like just a lab, I feel like they just have so much personality. And I feel like right now, like the main thing that Brick and I are trying to achieve with the brand is just like allowing all personalities to feel in place in one community, right? And then also like bring out our own personalities within like the merch and the opportunities that we're giving other people is just, very extravagant and just having fun with it. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's whenever I'm around a lab or a labradoodle, damn, I should have said that, labradoodle. It's okay, same thing. Just so much fun and like personality. You don't know what you're going to expect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. For me, I went with Doberman because like my brand is, or a Doberman to me is like, it looks like it could like take out anything. You know what I mean? It looks like it got you protected. You know what I mean? It looks like it's like there, but it looks like it could be on a runway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's built for like protecting you against anything in that could harm you. And then it also looks like it could be on a runway. It's like the dog you see with most models. It's a very chic dog, but it's tough. And that's the ethos of my brand is like, I'm still trying to figure out how to express it in the most clear way, but it's built for a hike or it's built for war, but it's also like accepted at the nicest dinner table.
That's a good question.
Next one is describe your brand in 15 words or less.
Ooh.
I'll be saying something like I just said. It's like,
I could say it so much better. It's okay.
No, you'll always be able to say it better. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like what I wrote in my journal is way better. And one thing I detached from before you even got here was writing something as good as what's in my journal. I don't know if they could see that, but we'll show them. And I'll go first this time. Mine says, built for war, ready for the dinner table. Any type of like event where you put on your best fit and you want to feel like it's the first day of school. It's almost that. It's the first day of school. You know what I mean? You still got to have room for pencils in your pocket, but you want to be the cleanest ever. You know what I mean? I want to hang out with my homies. And then when I get invited to like a dinner party by my crush, I want to be able to like keep on that and go because it's like versatile. It's like it's homie wear and it's the crush wear. You know what I mean? It's built for war and it's ready for the dinner table.
Okay. Shoot, I said creative. I'm going to also add cultural revolution in a space that we have not experienced. I think that goes in multiple areas, but I think like when it really comes down to not only the merch, but the things that we're creating at Ebony Beach Club, it's really about building a culture that wasn't there before. You know what I mean? I feel like especially we started in the surf space. Black people were never a part of the surf space. Black people had a hard time accessing water in general or the beach. You know what I mean? So even before kind of labeling how our style is, it's almost like we got to create the culture first.
Good
one
one.
way as well.
That's a good one, though. That's on brand. Would you say a creative cultural revolution in spaces that we haven't experienced? Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. All right. Next one and last one is what color is your... Boom.
I haven't looked at yours yet, but I feel like I know.
What's yours?
Mine is brown, melanin, ebony, bottom line. Straight up. For obviously the symbolic reason, but also just like brown is that. I don't know, man. When I think about the beach and the sun and skin and just like all that, I just think of like that brown palette.
Chose charcoal gray. And honestly, like this is my first time thinking about it, but I'm just like thinking like a building structure, like a parking garage, you know what I mean? Like it's rugged, but for some reason to me, a parking garage looks so chic. I love taking pictures there. Like a lot of editorials are done there. Next, we are going to move to the clothes. So we are here at FNKSTUDIOS and we're back with Gage and we are going to do a little styling. I have my brand here, FNKSTUDIOS. He is one of our faithful customers, and we're gonna have him try some clothes, have him describe how he feels about that, and then we will show you. All right. And if this makes it to the 100 episodes, like it will. So,
well, first of all, real comfortable. It's my exact style. So I feel very, very in myself, but also I'm able to be comfortable and stylish. Like I would go to that, I had a premiere night. I'd sport this straight to the premiere. Feel like I could go on a carpet. But I could also just be walking outside minding my own business, doing what I need to do for the day. Feel like I could just be like I can work in this. That I like the stitching. It goes with my personality. You know, this epic. Because I couldn't even decide, first of all, on the hoodie or the jacket. I'm gonna put the jacket on in a second. But this hoodie is insanely comfortable, first of all. Arms, I love the long arms. The reason I like hoodies, you know what I mean, is because you're gonna be all kind of in your own zone. But also these pants, I don't really wear too many that are like, I mean, these aren't really flared, but they got that like boot space. Nice, because I feel like, especially with this hoodie, it just gives it that like elegant drop on my body. This makes me feel so dope.
Tell us where you're going with this.
Where am I going with it? You know, I was kind of thinking that. I mean, I think I'm matching more now. So this, I'm taking to like, probably a fashion show. Like walking up, feeling real confident in the front row, sitting next to Kanye, being like, yeah, this shit's alright. That's kind of where I'm at with it. This is like, how well made this jacket is. It's crazy. This fits nicer than my Carhartt jackets. It's nicer than my Dickies jackets. And I compare them to those because I don't even try to compare. I mean, it's pretty inspired by workwear, right? You know,
workwear is the ethos.
But this gives it this luxury feel. Like, you guys can't see it or feel it, but in here, it's smooth. And then also the flow right in my arms, this fits perfect too. It's just like cut perfectly from my body type, which is super nice.
All right, so this is the end of the interview. Thank you. Lastly, again, we're here with
Gage.
And we're at FNK Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next time, man. Stay in tune. You can follow him at
Gage M. Krisman.
And the brand at
Ebony Beach Club. Easy to remember.
Yes, sir. We're out of here.
Mm-hmm.